and not great for the Hawks. Now, Clark will be fired up this week. Melbourne come in with a great mindset. They've got a chance today.
Good stuff, Dicko. We saw a former Demon there in James Frawley playing his first game against his old team. Chris Dawes, who's shaken off a bit of a leg injury. He's right to go. Of course, no Jesse Hogan, but we're underway, and Segler goes up against Spencer. Birchall hitting Mitchell, and he hits Hill, and it could well be trouble here as they stream forward. Although kick was somewhere in between, but Showmaker's finally worked out where it was going.
On defence as well. Not a lot of Melbourne players got back into the hole there, and very easy shot on goal here for Hawthorn.
Third game of the year. He's been in defence for the past 2 weeks. He's gone up forward, he's marked, and he's kicked a goal. Right on Ryan Showmakers. His probably body was faced and shaped the wrong way.
Still there, Rioli.
Gunston off the left. He's calling from the goal square. Surely he'll get it. He does. Rough head to Cyril. How can you leave him on his own term?
Christian Salem got dragged into it.
Milestone. He comes in.
Pulled it.
Yeah, well, after all that praise, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he's passed it. It bobbled. Did it bobble over? So first touch was inside the field of play. He never lost contact with it. So it wasn't bobbled.
And he worked it all out very nicely and puts it through. So Hawthorn with 3 goals in a row, take a 6-point lead. Still more, an influx of Hawks into the 50. Piopolo dabs it wide, and just a little bit of time here for Gunston to have a quick assessment.
That's a great kick.
Screwed it back to the top of the square, and the powerful Hale comes through.
He's making some
I mean, Haley's been knocking on the door, but McAvoy hasn't been marking the ball forward, so it's just been a ruck, and we know he got subbed out last week, so this is the start Haley wanted.
Oh, he put it right through the middle too.
He's always been a very good goal kicker.
Being hunted down by Grimes, had to zig and zag to just get himself into some space, and then releases the kick for Bruce. Yes, he does. See off Lumumba and put it on the chest.
But you've got to be very good to pin him.
Jonathan Segler's kicks on in the way, and it's shaping back delightfully. That's 5 in a row for the Hawks against each other. Salem comes late, and they're lurking again. Hartung cleared the path. Bruce charging through off the right boot, racks up another, and it's 6 in a row for the Hawks. Shields, they flick the switch again. High one for Rioli, but no problems. There's no pressure around. He realised he could go on his own legs. Piopolo's ducked back to the square, screaming for it, but Cyril does what Cyril does, which is kick goals and turn it on at the MCG.
Played this so well in allowing him to run from this point. You see him just get out the back here. He could have given the handball here to Gibson, but he goes, no, you go. I don't want to take this one on. I'll block for you.
Isn't that good, disciplined knowledge, team play and knowledge of your opponents by Gibson?
Oh, 100%. And that was...
Because so many players would go, give me the ball, give me.
Tumbles to ground. Vince, still not out of dodge yet. Bang.
You just don't want to spike them into getting... I shouldn't be talking about hair.
No. Put it right through. And the Hawks now 8 goals to 50. Knew he had to release it straight away. Mitchell, oh, wow. Onto the chest of Ruffett, and he runs in with another one to the Hawks.
It's a good kick, isn't it?
It's their third of the quarter.
He could have actually tried to sail it through half-post height otherwise.
Yeah, you're right to have a shot, though, Bruce, as well.
They're coming again. Piopolo. Going to make it mighty difficult for them as Piopolo comes in, does the business. Just before half-time, he kicks Hawthorn's 4th goal of the second two. Piopolo, about 75 from goal, is thinking, oh, I might go for Langford.
He's actually on ball at the moment, so...
You see the probability around about the 70% mark that this one will go through. And it has. Only just, but it gets there.
It's a big start.
Now Langford from the stand start. Mitchell, he saw a little opening, a little glimpse of the goals, and he got there.
He misjudged it.
He did.
So long to stand under
Shields
it.
out the side, and they're long in the Schoenmakers direction. The wrestle was on. And he dragged it down against Tom McDonald. No mean feat. Tommy's not happy.
He put flat hands on Tom McDonald. I reckon he got him on the shoulder, on the left shoulder.
Try and convert from his good grab. And that'll do. That's right through the middle, goalpost high. Confidence boost for the young man. He's kicked 2.
I would have paid that. That's close.
Oh, more than close. Langford kicks a brilliant goal.
He's good scrapper snap, isn't he? We saw that.
Forgettable moment for Dom Tyson. In fairness, the handball wasn't great. Here's Puopolo. He feasts some more into the pocket. Cyril, will he swing around? He's off and back in to Suckling. They're toying with them at the Suckling.
Dribble this one. Look at that.
It's a unique style, isn't it? But when it comes off like that, it looks magnificent.
But the other thing was, he's kicked that, I reckon, 8-9 metres.
Virgil goes short. Well captured by that man, Jack Gunston.
Those pigeons are game, aren't they, today? They just hang around that forward line.
Very deliberate looking pass into Roughhead, who was on
Whatever space they see open, and the thing is, they're actually using each other well and picking out the right option.
5 goals won to 1 goal won in this third quarter. Make that 6 goals won.
Yeah, the Hawks continue to dominate. And they're getting smashed out of the middle now as well. In the first half, Melbourne were actually winning in that area, but now Hawthorn are dominating in the centre circle, and so it's getting forward. What about that? Bruce kicked the goal. It had to be a goal after that. Cyril.
It really happened.
Hang on, let's have a look at it.
Here it is here.
That's the toe poke
First
out.
one. Oh, tunnel ball.
Tunnel ball.
Yes.
Oh, Benny Dixon, you down there?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're talking about obviously what we can take out of the game. Oh, how good's that with Cyril? He's a genius. He's a genius. But Melbourne have got to slide their wingers down at the start of the centre bounce and concede they're going to go wide, because how...
They're going to hold things up the D's anyway after the avalanche of goals at the start. Puopolo!
That's a good one.
He's
You're right.
It's thrilling to watch.
And he went sized rough nut who can take a grab and has got some pace.
And it's touch and go. Is it touch? Don't think so. It's a goal. So Puopolo kicks their 8th of the quarter, the Hawks.
They've got 14 inside defensive 50 still.
Well, Hawthorn are pretty good at getting them on their own. They don't really need any help like that. And poor old Colin Garland has his hands in his head.
Well done, Heredia Lumumba. Sorry to interject there.
Targets down the line.
Saving room for the forward pocket.
Shellmakers gets to the square now, but instead it's via Jack Gunston.
Great vision. Did you see the lead then of Gunston?
To run into that forward pocket to lead for it, because they could see Gunston was going to come down and get to that avenue easier. A selfish footballer will run in there and lead there. What's the result?
Hasn't scored for the day until now. That has changed. He's bagged Hawthorn's 20th goal, and they lead now by 98 points.
Oh, that's the shepherd here. He won't get the journey though.
And little delicate pass for Cyril. The strong arms up. Takes the mark. 10 disposals for Cyril. 2 goals.
Been better than that.
And that one. 3 goals for the afternoon from Cyril. He's only been averaging a goal. Improved team this year, but he really is a standout in contention for All-Australian at this stage. Hawthorn gives it back to a free-flowing Jared Roughhead. And the Hawks are back out to a 100-point-plus lead again. 5. But still goes all right at the MCG. And look at that for a combination from the Hawks. Hill, who's given us so many highlights today, gives us another one. Can't restrain these Hawks. Bruce has it now, and Roughhead.
Gee, they're trying to feed him.
Yeah, he's hungry for it.
He is. What about the bounce back into the drink on the par 3 7th?
At Augusta.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Well, the ball drifting back.
There you go.
It's another goal. Tyson has the last kick of the match, you would think. As the ball goes up to the 50, the siren sounds and ends A massacre in the end. Hawthorn winning 24 goals, 11, 155 to defeat the hapless Demons. 7-8-50. Just a reminder, an untoo subtle one, about the talent-laden Hawks that once again will be fighting for the premiership in season 2015. 24-11, 155 to 7-8-50. The biggest win of the season so far. Hawthorn winning by 105 points, Sandy.